Welcome back, welcome back. Today, just want to talk about the reality that most people have backwards or confused about winning and losing, making decisions. Now, nobody wants to lose, nobody wants to be a loser, you know. And we all want to make the right decisions, make the right choices. To make the right choices, you need to get the right information, etc., etc. All that stuff, right? Yeah. Got to freshen up a little bit today. But most people that are successful in life, one, they have wins. They don't have a lot of wins. They have big wins. Now, the difference in a lot of wins and a big win is the losses. You could have a lot of wins, but do you have big wins? Maybe I can make it a little more understandable like this. Mayweather and Muhammad Ali. Mayweather's a great boxer. I respect him in every way with his 50-0. But Ali, see, Mayweather won a bunch of times. He won all those little wins. They're big wins, but all the people he was beating was little wins that equaled up to his big win of 50-0. But to me, and I'm not trying to insult anybody, Muhammad Ali's big win is the legend of being the greatest of all time and all of that other stuff. But he lost. He has such a great big win because he lost. If he didn't lose and come back and win when people didn't think he could, we wouldn't think he's that great. Mayweather never lost, and people think he is great. But if Mayweather lost and then had to come back and prove to everybody once again he's the baddest man on the planet, people wouldn't be able to use certain things they say about him being soft and all these other stupid things he got, whatever. But it's not about whose legacy is bigger and everything. It's about what the people perceive. And the thing is, both of these people just did what they knew they wanted to do. Ali became the greatest. He was the best at that time because he wanted to be. He knew and studied and planted his seed. He understood that the average boxer at that time was drinking and chilling and not having high performance levels. So he trained longer. He worked harder. He understood the boxing aspect more than the brute force and having just skills. And he brought the sweet science into it. Mayweather did the same thing at a time when boxers were just knocking people out and all that other stuff. He said, well, most people don't have endurance, and everyone that's knocking everybody out can't last 5 rounds. They can barely last 3, so if I take you to the 3rd round, I don't care how good you think you are, I'm going to show you that I'm better. I say all that to say this. If you want to do things in life, you have to choose it because you see yourself good at it. None of these people, Mayweather didn't choose to be a boxer because he was all right. He obviously loved it and seen he had potential at it. Now, when you see you have the potential to do things, it's going to be hard. We already know that. And your decision making of being afraid of losing and being embarrassed or whatever discourages people. But the reality of it is, like I said in the beginning, you can't get to winning without losing. And sometimes the greatest losses will lead to your biggest win. It's like building a business or anything in the world. All the things that I've seen to look up, all the rich guys keep talking about how they lost a lot. They lost way more times than they won. And because they lost so many times, they learned what to do and what not to do. They were willing to lose everything and just get it all over again, and they was willing to lose it again because they wanted to be wealthy. They kept planting those seeds. If you're trying to do something in life, just do it. I myself have to bear down and really start doing it myself in all aspects. That's why I make these videos. I keep saying it. I don't make these videos just for you guys. I make these videos because I learn things like everybody else. And I don't have the greatest memory like everybody else. So I like to use my YouTube to, stash videos of knowledge and go rewatch them. And then I like to speak about it, making my videos to make it more understandable for myself and others. Never know who you might help. What I come to find out from watching my videos over and over sometimes, it makes these things more concrete to myself. When you know something and you should do it, and you hear yourself tell yourself to do it, makes you believe it more.
Nothing, but you can't sit on the steps, you heard? You can lay around here, not there, anywhere else, you heard, my brother? You're good, anywhere else.
And
right here on the side too, look. Right here on the side.
Life and the rules of not being able to sit somewhere. And that's what I mean about what are you people, what are you building for? What are you building? See, I'm trying to get away from all of this. I want out of the matrix. And I realized to get out the matrix, you got to build your own. Like they did in the movie. They had their little Zion or whatever. They built it from the ground up. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I know I'm going to start and at least make the plan for my kid or, the kid I choose to raise. Because if I don't have one, I don't know about you guys with the MGTOW shit and all this. I'm never getting a woman. Y'all, you can have fun with that. I understand how hard it's going to be and it's impossible. Women are crazy. Listen, man. I believe in the Lord, and the Lord controls and tames and has bestowed the power upon me to figure things out in this life. If I don't, I don't. But I know I ain't spending the rest of my life alone. Y'all niggas is crazy. Even if I can't have one for life, I'm still not spending my life alone. You niggas is crazy. That like China White said. Y'all don't know how to compartmentalize your women. Every woman's got to be wifey and shit. If women don't want relationships and be married and all that, okay, whatever. I'll give them what they want. That's it. All this being alone shit. Yeah, that's what's up. Whatever. All this get your money shit. That's what's up. But last time I checked, the whole point of getting money and doing better and all that, it's for a family, and you know, you want to leave your children something. So if you're like full-blown MGTOW and you don't want no girl, you ain't gonna have no family. So what's the point of breaking your back every day for all this money that you're gonna die and you're not gonna get to spend it? And when you die and you don't have any family, all that money goes back to the government anyway. I'm not building things so other people can have it that are not even a part of my life. I build things because I want to leave things to people. So it's either, you know, live a regular fun life and just do things and all of that and die like everyone else, or, you know, spend this time trying to build whatever it is you're building or whatever it is I'm building, so you can build something. But why build it just so it goes away and be destroyed or turned into something you don't want it to be? Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, you know, men inspire for all these things for the reason of their children. Of course we inspire to have things, but I've never met a man that built his life. Never. I met rich men, millionaires. And the one thing they didn't have was family and shit like that. And all of them told me it's better to have family than it is to be rich and alone. Because all you do is spend your time around fake people that want you for your money and will use you and try to destroy you and all these different things. It's you against the world now. And once you get to a certain level of spending money every day and doing all these things, you get bored. And then you go into a mode of wanting to share your stuff after you're done using it for yourself. And when you're super rich, you know, you're going to do everything real fast, twice. You can get bored fast. And then reality of existence and wanting a family and building things and leaving memories behind and becoming more than just some rich guy, all that starts setting in. And when it does, it's too late for them. Their mindset is already gone. They can't trust the people around them. They can't trust the women around them because they're so rich. They already know every woman that comes in their path sees them for their money and what they can get. So it's even harder for them. It's just as hard for a rich man to get a good loving wife as it is for a poor man. In a way, because if you can learn to find the right woman, and when you're poor, you have a lot more time. You can do more things. You can lose a lot more to get that big win. They don't have that time. They're too busy working, shaking and baking and making things move, you know, keeping their companies alive. That's why you usually get a family before you build your company, so your wife takes care of your family and you leave your family and your wife your legacy and stuff like that. But you know, could be wrong. All love, all praise to the Most High.